We just got our first look at Captain Marvel, and here's the image. Really exciting. Finally, we get to see Captain Marvel in her true colors because we've been seeing a lot of the green suit, her traditional classic Kree uniform. We get to see Captain Marvel, full-blown comic book version of Captain Marvel on screen. More right after the intro. Hey everyone, welcome to News to Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And we just got our first look at Captain Marvel's brand new costume, more comic book accurate kind of costume. I'm not saying that her first look, where she was wearing the green classic outfit, wasn't comic book accurate. I'm just saying that we all know Captain Marvel for her red, yellow, and blue colors. And if you look at here, you can see that she's sporting the classic costume from the comics, and she looks really good in it. And she looks just like the character from the comics. Sans the sash. So we're hoping that she does end up wearing her sash probably by the end of the movie. Hopefully that'll be a thing. If not, I'm still okay with it. This costume looks good nonetheless. Some more information on the look of the character and some other characters that we got a good look at, like the Skrulls and Ronan the Accuser, and of course the Star Force and Jude Law's character. So pulling up an article from Superhero Hype, it says here that the new Captain Marvel photos reveal Star Force and the Skrulls, of course. Captain Marvel fans can now get a first look at Brie Larson as Carol Danvers, Jude Law as the Star Force commander, the Star Force military team, the villainous Skrull, and more in 10 new photos, which I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now in the upcoming superhero film. So just to understand the premise of the movie, Captain Marvel follows Carol Danvers, who's played by Brie Larson, as she becomes one of the universe's most powerful heroes when Earth is caught in the middle of the galactic war between two alien races. Set in the 1990s, Captain Marvel is in an all-new adventure from previously unseen period in the history of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Brie Larson is joined in the film by Samuel L. Jackson, who will be de-aged in the entire movie. So we have a shout of Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, pre-director. So not a really big character, nobody really too important, but eventually will become the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. So you can see here that Samuel L. Jackson has been de-aged, and it looks like this photo was taken off right off the set. You don't even notice that any de-aging has been processed in this photo. It's just completely remarkable. It's amazing what technology can do nowadays. If you look at Ant-Man and the Wasp and Ant-Man, of course, you see that Michael Douglas's character has been de-aged, and you hardly even notice it that they even de-aged the actors. Ben Mendelsohn is in the movie, Lashana Lynch, Gemma Chan, Algenis Perez Soto, Rune Temte, McKinney Grace with Annette Bening, and Jude Law, of course. Reprising the roles from the Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy are Djimon Hounsou and Lee Pace, who's playing Ronan the Accuser. And returning once again to a Marvel Studios film will be Clark Gregg as Agent Phil Coulson. We haven't seen Clark Gregg as Agent Phil Coulson since the Avengers movie, and if you wanted to catch more of Agent Phil Coulson, you could watch Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is about to conclude in the next season, next summer in 2019. Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel is directed by directing team of Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, whose credits include Mississippi Grind and Half Nelson. Kevin Feige is serving as the producer of the film, and the movie's going to take place in the 90s, so look out for a lot of 90s references in that movie, like music, a lot of references in that. We have a picture of the alien race known as the Skrulls here, very comic book accurate. This isn't exactly the finished, completed product of the Skrulls. I'm pretty sure they're going to touch up on the lighting on these characters to make them look even better and to make them pop out more, especially their colors, because the Skrulls are really green. They're a shape-shifting alien race, and I'm pretty sure that a large part of the story for this Captain Marvel film will involve the Kree-Skrull War. So a lot of the aliens from that race will remain on Earth for years to come, and they will shape-shift into beings so that way they can live amongst the human race. We also have another good shot of Lee Pace as Ronan the Accuser, looking more comic book accurate. A lot of green applied to his costume, looks really good. And we have some other members returning. If you recognize Djimon Hounsou, who starred in Guardians of the Galaxy, glad to see that he's a part of this team. Overall, this movie looks great. They are going to be taking liberties with this film. They're going to be applying a lot of changes to the character's origin. It's not so much going to be an origin story. The character of Captain Marvel, Brie Larson's Carol Danvers, will already be Captain Marvel right at the beginning of the film. She will have her superpowers, and it's not going to be a traditional origin story. Kind of like Doctor Strange or Black Panther. Doctor Strange at the very beginning wasn't the Sorcerer Supreme at the time, but ended up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme towards right at the end of the film. He was learning how to be a sorcerer. And then Black Panther, not much of an origin story. We got a lot of info and more of an origin during the Civil War movie. He was already Black Panther as is right at the beginning of the film. So I think they're heading in a new direction as far as handling a character's origin. Kind of have them sort of established already. Moving forward in the coming phases, they're not going to be focusing too much on an origin of a character. They want to have him well established. So I think Marvel's heading in the right direction with this character, especially a character like this who's a female and really powerful and supposedly the most powerful character in the MCU so far. I for one am really excited for this movie. I cannot wait to see it. Hopefully you guys are excited. What do you think of Captain Marvel's new costume? What do you think of the Skrull alien race? And what do you think of Ronan the Accuser's look? Do you think they look great? Are you really excited about the movie? What are you most excited about Captain Marvel? Before I go, I just want to remind you all that I'm going to be streaming Spider-Man for the PS4 tomorrow night, right after I pick up the game from GameStop. So look out for that like around 9 to 10 p.m. So I'm going to be streaming the first couple hours of the game, and you guys are more than welcome to join me on the stream. Leave your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe for more, and click on bell notifications, and I will see you all in the next comic panel.